My allergies are kind of like here, so sorry. Okay. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Let's see. So we do this. DDLC. Play with me. Is that new? That seems new. You ready? That's my shit. Doki, Doki. Anyway. Let me just go a little closer. I gotta get into my reading voice. This is low game, right? You know what I learned? I was watching like a little bit of a playthrough. I didn't get that far. But the words you choose, it literally, like, the characters jump if you choose the word that corresponds with them. It's like, let's see. Depression. See, Yori bounced. I didn't know that. I didn't know that my first playthrough. I guess my first day. First life. I don't know. I guess we'll try to appeal to... Is it Natsuki or is it Natsuki? Because the one I was watching, they called her Natsuki. And I've been calling her Natsuki this whole time. So, you know, I'm trying to... I don't want to butcher her name and then... Satsuki? I'm assuming you meant Natsuki. There you go. Either I've heard both. I'll just whatever. Baby, no, thank you for the channel points. Whatever comes out naturally, I guess. We'll try to appeal to her. Nightgown. Yeah, there we go. Kitty. That's her for sure. Sparkle. It's easy. Peace. Lipstick. Daydream. Oh, that's Yuri. Pure. Passion. Vanilla. Bliss. Doki Doki. Twirl. Strawberry. Shopping. Sure. Effulgent. Oh, that's Yuri. Sunset. Milk. Rose. Really? This music does slap. Infinite. Okay. Should we still go the same order of like Yuri, then Natsuki, then Monica? Hi again, Chris. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha! Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. It's like I'm in Groundhog Day. I'm just doing this shit again. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Chris. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Monica's always last. Where do we leave off? Yeah, this is our second life, second day. I don't know. The thing happened, and this is our second go around, I guess. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Okay, well, damn. Just cover up the whole dialogue. Natsuki you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Yuri is adorable. Act 2. Okay, bet. Okay, I can't read. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Chris. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. This only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all. You know what I noticed? I didn't notice that Sayori was the vice president the first go around. Now Yuri's vice president. And this is just me, or is this room crooked as fuck? This should look off center. That I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? I feel like the game wants me to go for Yuri because of the dialogue. I kind of wish I could pick out my own dialogue. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. It do be crooked. Pay attention to the posters, they change. Monica is the boss babe of the game. You ain't ready for that conversation. Did you notice the background wall when you first started Act 2? I didn't know. I enthusiastically take the book. Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now it's like normal. Sus. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her, in case she needs a hand. Okay. You looking for something in there? Alright, this looks new. Fucking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Chris. Consider this a lesson. The bitch I was reading. Main character looks like a major weeb, right? Don't judge a book. Yeah. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah, I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly I'll just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Nice. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Being the girls in colorful clothes, stringing animated feminine poses, as you should. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am. But nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. Not suck ass. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? She doesn't have friends. Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Think I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Yeah, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. That's not funny. At least it's safe here in the club room. So Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So... Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Nah, I was laughing because it's always so unexpected. The dialogue that's like hella bold and blackened. It's always some crazy shit. That's why I laugh, because it's so unexpected. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Just as she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki? Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Oh, jeez. She broke. Natsuki, are you okay? She broke. Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Chris. Natsuki.exe has stopped working. What's up, Eden? How are you? She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Here we go. Always laugh when something bad happens. Yeah, for real. That's how I cope. This will do, Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. Doing good. How about you? Doing good. It's good to see you. I think it's like poem time, right? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. She got fucking nuts and bolts in her head. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Is the freaky Miss Vanessa here? Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Love you, Vanessa. So was that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I can't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. That's gonna be the same shit we did last time. Deliberate style, yada yada yada. Topic matter, Right. Mm-hmm. Viable feedback, right. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased, how? Vriss. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. So wait, if my poems are for... Whoever my poems gravitate towards, is that who I get romantically linked to? What's up, Crayon? So stop making Natsuki poems is what you're telling me. Because Yuri is, you know, number one. Mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Act 2, it doesn't matter. Which itself is kind of funny. Nutsack. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts Under the Light. Is this the same one from before? Blue-green hue of the future. Calm. Yeah, it's the same shit. I'm sorry, I was just terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. It took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. Pick a number between 1 and 10. 7. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah? That's a relief. Are the makers of this game Canadian? Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Chris. Really? Vanessa, thank you for gifting sub to Eden. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Oh my. Alright, well, Mark, thank you for the 7 gifted subs. Damn, I should have said 70. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Thank you for the 7 gifted subs, Mark. And Vanessa for the gifted sub to Eden, of course. Y'all are too fucking kind. We got the subs. Allie. Ocean Eyes Elena. Nick. Love to see you. She said 69. Right. Oh, fuck. I forgot to do my chat bot. Sorry, Sierra. Y'all gotta keep reminding me, man. Remember, their poets often express their own feelings, their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. Alright, you can do your sound command now. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. and soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, makes me happy that you think that. Sierra, thank you for the channel points. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Eden, thank you for the channel points as well. Alright, Grace, thank you for the lurk. Natsuki. Okay, well, let's start with things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. And what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Excuse me. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha. Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. Hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. So what do you guys think? Should we go with Natsuki this time? Or should we just stick with Yuri? Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because... Leave it hydrated, Mark. Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. That's we're gonna have a choice. Well, who should I spend the day with? Like you said, whoever the poem gravitates towards is who I spend the day with, right? So who do I spend my days with? People don't even take my writing seriously. Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. Facts. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. Yuri, Natsuki. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. Thank you for lurk, Eden. Yuri's a baddie. Maybe spend the day with a particular individual. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I said to humor with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Monica. Hi, Chris. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Chris. We're all embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I've been here lurking. Alright, Shayna, thank you for lurks. Love you too. I like it, Chris. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Ha ha ha. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down, like earlier. It's just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. We're getting deep, huh? But hey, some guys are into pretty petite girls too, you know? Sorry, let's try to look on the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. I sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. The hole in the wall. We read this last time, right? Closing in on me, the air I breathe dissipates where it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? Hannah, thank you for the get this sub. This Shay. I was playing DVD against a Freddy. He hooked me. Someone unhooked me while he was right there. He downed me and hooked me again. Then the same survivor unhooked me like 10 seconds later while he was right there again, and I got downed and hooked immediately. That's a rip. That's a big rip. Shots off his Olies. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. And performed out loud, it can be pretty powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's influencing my poems a bit. Yeah, the epiphany. Coming on strongly. Yada yada yada. Tip of the day. Yeah, these nuts of the day, Monica. If you keep your pen in the same spot, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. Right. You can skip sometimes? How? I turn my PC off? I don't blame you at all. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. There was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Turn on the settings. This is a literature club after all. Skip unseen text. Or skip after choices. Wouldn't I want to skip seen text and not unseen text? But don't I want to see the unseen text? It's unseen because it's Act 2. You have seen it? Okay. If you say so. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Monica's writing her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. It's just like Speed 3 in The Sims. They can control how far you skip. Oh. I don't know what any of that means. Speed 3? You mean like when you fast forward? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Yeets. Don't skip this part. My brain pulled a Natsuki. A Natsuki'd out. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Chris did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. The circus music, of course. Here we go. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to press a new member, Yuri. That's not what You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Chris appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. I know he didn't appreciate my advice more. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh, well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Chris started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. You want to be edgy, bitch? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Sheesh! Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Chris hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as though she noticed I was standing there. Chris, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. What the fuck? What was that? Is this who I choose who I side with? That's fucked up. I mean, yeah, Natsuki was over the line there. She can't say shit like that. I'm sure. What's up? Okay. Hey Chris, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Ha! Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. She certainly asserted herself into this. But I never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, and that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She'd be crying. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done. Natsuki about to say Oreo out here. God damn it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Chris, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sure. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. It's the, complete silence for me. Well, I'm vice president, so Please let me take that responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me to be around for something, Yuri. It's not like that. Hannah, gaslighting isn't real. Stop making things up. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Chris. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but... Yeah, okay. I guess, do we stay true to... Do we... Fuck, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know if we should... gravitate towards Natsuki for this time, or Yuri. I'm assuming Yuri said something about her dad. You have no autonomy. Okay. We'll go even. Puppy. Massacre. Fireworks. Empty. So this should be a Natsuki. A Yuri. Natsuki. Yuri. Not okay, that was a Yuri. So we gotta do a Natsuki. Yuri. Oh, that was a Natsuki. What would be Yuri? Yuri. Okay. Natsuki. Yuri. That's Natsuki for sure. Yuri. Natsuki. Yuri? Okay, but another day passes. It's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Chris. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Chris, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. Yuri and Natsuki are like Marceline and Princess Bubblegum, but opposite. I cannot talk. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey, suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. Again, when she said period, my mind did not think of class. But to be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for it sometime. That's... Monica looked at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Chris. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much lately. I see. I'm not sure if Monica's referring to the whole club or just me. Well, in that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us just talked about. And besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Chris, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, so it's okay, right? In that case, I don't see any problem. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. Portrait of Markov. Ominous looking eye symbol, yada yada yada. We've been through this before. Cutting off their limbs, and well, maybe not quite this. I don't remember this. That might be a little bit of a spoiler. Anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean, not the thing about limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made something to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange, new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. And suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body... What? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I'm so sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes? I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. Alright, it's fun if I sit here, right? Some to the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. A little distracting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. Is that what that said? Interesting. If you click the history button. I was just... You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? Slide my desk up until it's up against Yuri's. See, yeah, more or less, it seems like pretty much the same thing as the last act. So we'll just skip through this a little bit, unless we get something a little different. Uh-huh. Are you ready to turn the page? Sorry. Not the body heat. The skip button. Oh my god. Why did you skip that much? I'm hoping none of that was important. It's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. You can control it? What do you mean? I'll be completely pissed. Try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I'm expecting to find your style right away. Just click it again. Control key. I was taught to never expect anything from anybody. It's not like I was waiting for you or anything. You should at least look over my poem. Amy likes spiders. Rose better off. Yeah, we already read that. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that skips way too fast. I don't want to skip that fast. I can't even see what I'm skipping. Give my poem to Monica. Great job. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Always counts, so I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what? You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached. Spend so much time in her own head, that's probably a much more interesting place for her. But so I actually get so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interactions, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think she gets too stimulated. She ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? Sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. Suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Missing a lot of vowels. Sine, cosine, tangent, of course, of course. Delete her. I delete who? I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Mark knows everything. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Difficult decision, save your game, yada yada. Tell me you can hear me. Bitch, I hear you. Anything. Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? How'd you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kinds of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I just really wanted to try giving it more imagery. She visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. It makes me so happy. It's amazing to feel like I'm valued. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want you to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad? Not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. Kind of embarrassed, but right now I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a dock ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God. Breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Whew. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really liked the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. There was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV, so the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Alright, Vanessa. Okay, everyone. Hey, Destiny. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone comes to the front of the room. This about the festival? Well, sort of. Not yet, Hannah. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in a few days. Wasn't embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. It's a concern of mine as well. Okay. I'm gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Chris joined. We're starting some club activities. This isn't the time for us to be complacent. We still only have 4 members. Festivals aren't really a chance to find more. Everything gets noisier, more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. But you want to share your passion with as many people as you can. Express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. Never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small, right? Come on. You can't take advantage of Chris to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Chris joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. Chris isn't even passionate about literature in the first place, and that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're present and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Chris want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I show as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Is this a horror game? Yeah, it's like psychological horror. If it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? That doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Why'd you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. What's the point of all this anyway? Well, starting this club was a mistake. Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. Now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I would just join any other stupid club. At least for a little bit of time, things were nice. I saw Forever Purge today. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I haven't seen it yet, no. I actually haven't seen the last couple Purge movies. Natsuki starts packing her things up. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Okay. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide to give an indirect answer because it's better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone every once in a while. So if you'd like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And a wonderful friend. I'll do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah. So I'll go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little bit with Chris before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. It's wholesome ass music. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I'd really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that, as president. Tomorrow's a fun day. I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. Here's just some fun things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. Oh, okay. Well, we are just going. We're gone. Alright. I'll run to the bathroom real quick, and I'll be back. We'll continue this craziness. Okay. So does it really matter who I gravitate my poems towards? Like, can I just choose whatever? Pick misery. Are we at 10 already? What the fuck? How'd that happen? Doesn't matter at this point. Jeez. Hi, Chris. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? Vibe check. I brought my best tea today. Monica. I told you not to. Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? Say it like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Well, Chris just walked in too. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. Haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right, I forgot. About that Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new Mega. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about it yesterday, and I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something, but I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I am a pro, you know. So, I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. Wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Chris, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Chris is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Welcome back, Vanessa. I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Okay. You hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on her teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay, you stay here. Won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. I'm not really confused. I'm more so just scared because I'm thinking something and I hope it's not that. Yuri? I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Now it's time to get the teapot. In that case, you'll only even be more impressed. Perhaps I will. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you around anyway. Ah, well, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I'll watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? What's that? This will be easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. No worries. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of my huge tits. Your posture, right? Yes. I have a terrible reading posture. So that's why we just sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. What? I have some chocolate as well. Oh, not the chocolate. I can't see too well. Just being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Now I will need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup away between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. You can have as much as you want. I won't take any messy fingers, yada yada yada. My bad. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. Left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case. I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. Did I just... Guess I shouldn't have done that. I don't know why you being so weird about it. It's not even like that crazy. I just fed you some chocolate. I mean, shit. Jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. My heart won't stop pounding. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it? Presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Okay. Oh my god. Ha. It's time to share poems. Takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me. How are the others going to read my poem? I could die. Not really, but that's not how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? Oh, my nose itches. Oh my god. It's not bad, right? I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Yeah, I can't. I can't make out any of that. Was it cooters? Least? Moans? Precautions? Preoccupations? On bodily fluids on said poem? Just blood? Closer. That's all I see. Closer. Fuck. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. The poem was about okay. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. Oh, it's period blood. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Who should I show my poem to next? I guess we'll do this. What, you gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is with you two? It's not like I want to read it anyway. Just pissed me off a little bit that you even think to show me at all. Well, to be fair, she kind of just took it. Guess I'll share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I had to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Let's read it carefully. Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. Interesting poem. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. Truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why. Please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. I'm so mad at her right now. That's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Oh, she peed on it? Interesting. I changed my mind. Oh yeah, Natsuki. It's the end for you, baby. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault she's so unlikable. Can you hear me? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Okay. You know what's crazy? My ex-girlfriend, my first girlfriend, her name was Monica. Who should I show my poem to next? I think you saw something earlier you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Oh. Is that kind of messed up? She brings a different one to school every day like she has a collection or something. It's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she's getting some kind of high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. But point is, you've kind of been enabling her. Not saying it's your fault though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that'll probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy if you spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head. And I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I guess we won't have to worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish airing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here goes. Yo, this is the motherfucking... You know how many times I've seen this shit? This game can't be doing this to me, man. It's the PTSD. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Yes? Always yes. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. It's a great idea. It gives us all something to do. What about Chris? Chris is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only does your work more suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Chris around with you in your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Chris decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are. Just let Chris make the choice. Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Chris, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. For God's sake. This is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay? Choose. I don't know who to choose. Yurio. But my mouse is like... Is that like... What the fuck is that? Why's my mouse doing that? Yo, that's lit. I'm dead. Bro, that's funny as hell. They said... Alright, so if I'm below, it doesn't let me... It's such a well-made game. Yeah, I love it. Uh-huh. Yay, you picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Chris for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Chris away from me like every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much you take it out on others. Yeah, I am. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey Chris, Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. There's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? That someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is gonna happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling's too strong now. I don't care anymore. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. Feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself. I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Huh. Well, you know, I appreciate the honesty. It's very admirable. I think I can safely say majority of people probably wouldn't go that far. But I mean, you know, I mean, we got, on one hand we got Monica. On the other hand we got Yuri, and then we got Natsuki. You know what? I respect your honesty. Okay. What the fuck? What's up, Holly? Oh no. Oh no, god damn it. Where'd she get the knife? I've missed too much of this. Yeah. There's been a lot going on. That's the way to spend your weekend, yeah, for real. Oh, she's actually decaying? Damn. It's crazy. Alright. It's festival time. Oh, you got here before me? I thought I was... yeah. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Alright, well, there goes Yuri. Damn, Natsuki too? I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Takes the cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since the last time I ever had the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? It should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? There you are. Hi again. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and should we use the debugger? I don't even know what that is. You know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at that point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? Hey, you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Chris. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Guess it really doesn't matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway. Now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it drove her to kill herself. Sorry you had to see that, though. Also, something happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? It really has. Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you? I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. The whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. It's not just jealousy. It's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. So no matter how kind and thoughtful, considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach, I'm trapped. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me, forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. While the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat, even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So, that being said, Chris, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Will you go out with me? Well, I'm glad I have a choice. Goddamn. I'm so happy. You really are my everything. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. Kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. Guess there's only one way to find out, right? Wow. Monica. Naya. Ka. Oka. Okay. Sometimes it says Oni. Hi again. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But, you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in my hand, pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world, write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold the special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. Truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really want to go into detail about them. I don't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like, that would help the two of us. Also, there's fireworks outside, if you can hear them. My apologies. That would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now, we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Chris? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? Can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. Did I scare you? No. You're so cute. Anyway, Chris, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. You know it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyway, it takes me some time to collect my thoughts then. I'm sorry. But I always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Mm-hmm. And that is? There we go. I've always wondered, what is about these character archetypes that people find so appealing anyway? Personalities are just completely unrealistic. Like, imagine if there was someone like Yuri in real life. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence. And forget about Natsuki. Sheesh. Someone with her kind of personality doesn't get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go her way. I could go on, but I think you get the point. Are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life? I'm not judging or anything. After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff too. I'm just saying, fascinates me. But it's like you're siphoning out all the components of a character that makes them feel human and just leaving the cute stuff. It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? Maybe I just feel insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. Then again, you're still here with me, aren't you? I think that's enough reason for me to believe I'm okay just the way I am. By the way, you are too. You're the perfect combination of human and cuteness. That's why there was never a chance I wouldn't fall for you. You have to delete her? Exit out and she gets mad. Just Monica, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Did you know I'm on Twitter? My username is Lil Monix3. I had someone was kind enough to make an account for me. I picked the username though. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting with the world. The real world. So make sure you follow me, okay? It would really mean a lot to me. With how much you mean to me and all. It really make me feel loved. What's up, Monica? Glad to have you here. For real. See, I'm talking to you, delete her files. Maybe I want to talk to her. Did you ever think of that? You know, I always hate how hard it is to make friends. Well, I guess not the making friends part, more like meeting new people. I mean, they're like dating apps and stuff, right? It's not the kind of thing I'm talking about. If you think about it, most of the friends you make are people you just met by chance. Like you had a class together, you met them through another friend, or maybe they were just wearing a shirt with your favorite band on it and you decided to talk to them. Things like that. But isn't that kind of inefficient? Feels like you're just picking a complete random, and if you get lucky, you make a new friend. I flipped on Yuri. I'm interested in what the hell else she has to say. You'll never know. Once you'll get up and go on with your day, that opportunity is gone forever. Isn't that just depressing? Technology connects us to the world no matter where we are. I really think we should be taking advantage of that to improve our everyday social life. Thank you for the hydrate, Mark. Well, at least I met the best person in the whole world. Even if it was by chance. Guess I just got really lucky, huh? Alright, we'll do it. Now, how the fuck do I do that again? Well, too late. What's happening? What's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me. See ya! Help me! Did you do this to me? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much. I trusted you. You just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? You only pretended to be kind just to hurt me even more? How are you still talking? Never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you. I can't have it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Chris, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I love them all. And I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm gonna do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then she gonna bring everybody back? Doki. Nice. Autosave, I guess? Maybe not. New game. I know I committed murder, but I'm really sorry. Okay. Hey, Chris. Well, there's one girl. Sayori. Are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. You've been doing that for a while now. We never even said anything about it. You know, we went to school together every day? Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say it out loud. Oh, come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Chris, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you already, I'm not really... started to say what I always do. I'm not interested in joining any clubs, but something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time? She's starting a club of her very own. Actually, yeah. I think I decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. Then I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. Is Sayori the president of the literature club now? Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. For long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Chris? What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the Chris that Sayori always talks about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you. We're at the literature club. Hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. You don't think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Chris, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The literature club. Nice. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way. Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Hee. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can officially become a recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still, feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and a little piece of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. Yuri with the tea. As per usual. Keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Alright, trying to impress our new member, Yuri? Take a shot every time Natsuki calls herself a pro, right? That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Manga, yada yada yada. Why are we playing this again? My favorite usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. She likes horror books, of course. Hey Yuri. Well, you know about the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga's literature too, you know. So if Chris wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree? Maybe, sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun, and we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right. As usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that'll make two of us. I won't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. And that's for you, Yuri. I have to read manga? Jeez. You're the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. I wish. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. Hey, I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too. Think so? Well, everyone seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Chris, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Chris, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. Eee! There's actually something else. I want to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Chris. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. Can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever. And ever. F. Yeah, F in the chat. O-R-E-V-E-R. No. Eh? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Okay. Who? It hurts. I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Was this Monica the whole time? Goodbye, Chris. Goodbye, Literature Club. And we are deleted again. Not Monica, shapeshifted.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked
I kind of wish there was voice acting this whole time.
really hard on it.
I think it would have been, like,
Yeah.
really interesting. Music play.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
Was this Lily Pichu?
My hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find
Game has it all.
that special day?
Fire.
Have I found
Was that the good ending then?
fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun.
No, you got the bad one? Oh, I'm dead. I wouldn't even be mad at that, Vanessa.
Even read my
This is the bad ending. There's a happy one.
what good are words when a smile says it all?
I don't know. That wasn't too bad to me. I've seen like other cutscenes. I swear I've seen other shit. So I know there's shit that I'm missing.
Just for me to have it all.
Like I swear I saw like a screenshot of somebody's like blouse getting unbuttoned or something. I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to get that cutscene. You know, it might have been Yuri, or it might have been Natsuki. It was somebody, bro. Somebody was getting. Yeah, get all the cutscenes. Pressing the full timestamp. I'll get Holly.
Does my
You have to reinstall it.
write bitter words for those who
Plus one Sayori. Ooh.
is it
Not reinstall it. I'm fucking dead.
is it love?
Not doing that shit.
Free.
I got the plus version, alright? I don't gotta reinstall shit.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle.
The good part is, like, all the new stories or whatever, you guys don't know shit about those. So,
If I can
the thought about some Sayori is everything. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. At first, I wasn't really feeling Sayori like that. Nice. Extra special thanks. Let's go.
if I don't know how to love you,
I'm kind of confused. I don't know. Would they have known my name was Chris if I didn't put my name as Chris?
maybe
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could just do a new game, I think. But at least with the new stories, you guys won't know shit. So, can't wait for that. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. It reads whatever you do to your computer. Got you. Start hanging around one day. It was like, yo, Sayori. Required files are missing or corrupt. Please run reset to reset the virtual machine. Okay. So yeah, we got these side stories. I don't really know. TL6 side stories. Try writing poems for different characters and filming their special scenes. So I don't know if we get Trust Part 2 by doing Trust Part 1. Let's see. We'll look at pictures and shit. I think maybe Monica addressed me by my dead name. Oh, rip. It sounds like Monica, though. I'm not surprised. Did you finish? I believe so. I don't truly know. Obviously there's like a lot of extra shit that we can do though. Get all the cutscenes and all that shit. How'd you like it? I like it a lot. I think it's really fucking cool. So I don't. Yeah, yada yada yada. Required files. They really gonna have you like quit? Oh shit. I was surprisingly obsessed with it. Yeah, it's really good. It's like really fucking good. Doki Doki. Man, you might actually have to reinstall it. That's kind of fucked up. I guess we'll do the side stories. Go to the files. If you delete Monica off the bat, shit gets creepy. Monica's not there. Run the reset one. So what do you guys think I should do now? I know I probably have barely touched the surface of this game, so what do you guys want to see? Delete Monica off the bat. I can send you how to get the good ending. I'll probably just watch like a video or something. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Yes. Objective reveal detailed content warning? Nah. Yes. Of course. Doki Doki. Doki Doki. Banger. Is that the pen? Oops. Hold on. Let's exit. Files. Excuse me. Unable to delete. Sorry. Can't delete her. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Doki Doki. I guess we'll do different poems, I guess. Spooky. I can just look it up. It's no big deal. Monica stays. Uh-huh. We zooming. Time to write a poem. All right, let's who should we did Yuri already. Who should we gravitate towards now? Natsuki or Sayori? Sayori? Hopefully I can actually gravitate towards her. Silly? Wait, okay, yeah, that's Sayori. Kawaii, that's Natsuki, fuck. Secretive? Damn it. Yeah, see the blouse scene? I'm trying. Family? Okay. Good. Twirl. Damn it. Pink. Damn it. Broken. That's gotta be Sayori. Let's go. Empty? Yeah. Agonizing? I never differentiate between Natsuki and Sayori's words. Did you say it before you started this poem? No. Essence. God damn it. Joy. Okay. Hopeless? That's gotta be Sayori. Let's go. Sadness. Yeah. Sunny. Return. Nah. Clumsy. Okay. Tears. Yeah. Disoriented. Incapable. Damn it. Childhood. No, that's gotta be. That's Natsuki's probably. Lollipop? Fuck. Suicide. Oh no, that was hers? Damn it. I thought for sure suicide would have been Sayori's. I mean, we were pretty evenly distributed between like Sayori and Natsuki and all that, so. Manga is literature. You almost set your house on fire. Is that so? I swear this words actually make sense, right? Sayori. Manga. Ooh. Me? What is it? Never mind. What do I do? Hey, don't worry about it. Let's see. We could skip, but I don't want to accidentally skip something that we haven't seen. Yuri with a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, yada yada yada. No one's no fuck man, of course no one wants to be bothered. There's some of the book Yuri gave me. I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Probably fall asleep right now. Listen on Sayori's conversation. Probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. This festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem, you got Sayori? Okay, hopefully. It's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. This doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will really come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? After they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is really taking this seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, you think food will do the trick? What kind? I guess we could. Cupcakes. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder what it'd be like to see the world through her eyes. Well, I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually I'm not sorry. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monika overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. It's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. Yeah, I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips on the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. I'm just roasting Sayori. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. It's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe out the stain with my finger. Nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they won't embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Damn. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button up her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh. Okay. This is so funny. What is?
Are you ready?
Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. PogCham Uwu and PogCham222, thank you for the follows. I'll say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? It's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Whew, that's much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, let's focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Sharing poems, yada yada yada. By the way, do you remember to write a poem? Of course. Monika, the cock block, right? Monika's pristine handwriting. So should we do Sir? I almost called it Surrey. Should we do Sayori first? And then Yuri, Natsuki, Monika, or whatever? in this case. Yes. All right, let me grab another drink. I'll be back. Okay, Sayori. Bro, I've been sneezing so much. I'm definitely most comfortable with sharing with Sayori first. God damn it. Please, there we go. My goodness, this is so good. Something about the drink. It's good. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Are those ones that tasted popsicles? Yeah. Maybe Vinatsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Chris poem. That makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but doesn't mean I'll break my promise. Just like I said before, deep down, you're not selfish at all. Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see. It should be the same one, right? Yeah. Did you wait until this morning to write this? Just a little bit. Can you answer just a little bit to yes or no question? I forgot to do it. Okay. Monica's the best. Yeah. We'll do Yuri, I guess. Yuri stares at the poem. Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. This will be weird to see, like, us not really go for Yuri this time. See how she reacts towards us. I'm sorry. What were we saying? Specific riding habits are typically, yeah, the riding habits. The riding habits. I think we'll skip a little bit. Okay, yeah, her handwriting. Okay. Natsuki. It's not like I said it was bad. Just didn't invoke any emotions. Do you want to get smacked? So you're showing mine. Not that you'll like it. Yeah, that one. We already know that. Don't you really like it? I like it. Let's be honest, I am. Well, because everyone in high school thinks they're writing, yada yada yada. Oh shit, Monica. Bring things up. Okay, keep that in mind. Okay, guess it's everyone. Yuri Natsuki, they gingerly exchange papers. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Say it's fancy. Yours is cute. Okay. Of course. Alright. Help me, Sayori? Is that what we do? It's kind of what I'm leaning towards. But what do I know? Natsuki glares up at me, drying any words out of my mouth. Since I turned to Yuri. Yuri? Yuri's expression is so defenseless I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori. Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How come you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Well, it's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori was to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Can you listen to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. That's why Sayori's vice president. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't bring myself to interject. That's president. It's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess it's means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You can say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a great president, regardless of what she says. If only I get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. There's anything to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends, too, so your poems will turn out even better. Think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Nod to myself with newfound determination. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Truly, it's been a while since Sayori and I have spent that much time together. Can't say I'm not enjoying it either. About what happened earlier. You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wonder your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Whew. You know, it's nice I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you, too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll also have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Let's do this. Got it. Alright. Number 2. I'm going to actually look up, like, Sayori words. That way we're for sure gravitating towards her. Let's see. Bed. Yeah, that makes sense. Together? Yeah. Misery, yeah. Probably fear. Dark. Grief. Clumsy maybe? Yeah. Waterfall, no. Parfait. That's 100% Natsuki. Shiny. No. Eternity? Tears. Lazy. Heartbeat. No. Disaster. No. Childhood. Hair. Dazzle. Broken. Sounds about right. Wrath. Nah. Whirlwind. Vitality. Memories. Sadness. Unrequited. Unending. Sunset. Depression. Smile. Death. Perfect. So any of the poems make sense to you now? A little bit. I think her words are hard to get right on purpose. She's in the middle of Yuri and Natsuki. It's impossible to figure her words out. Yeah, for real. Like, I think what you said, that the sunshine poem is supposed to be me. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Heh. I'm still not used to being in the club is all. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. I have my reasons. I want to take a look at your purse. Oh yeah, this nonsense. Don't let her fool you. I guess what control would be a little easier. Don't let the slap. Oh yeah, yeah. Natsuki threw the cookie at her. Door swings open. Boyfriend, Monica, piano, yada yada yada. Oh shit. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, the festival's coming up. Me and Monica are gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons, markers, glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay. We'll be back soon. You don't need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with them. I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay, okay. Just a suggestion. So you can find poster paper too. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Sayori and I exit. Damn, the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Monica trying to still say it, right? Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. Performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem. Yeah. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I know. It's embarrassing, but I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival's gonna be so much fun. This classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. Nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. See what we have in here. Crayons. Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. What's that, Crayola? They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, this one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. What's up, bro? We found you in the classroom. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Oh shit. Ah. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right onto the shelf. Jeez. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow. You okay? My forehead. Jeez, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, but it hurts. Just do it for a second. What's up with this pose? I don't remember Sayori's, I don't remember Sayori being this, busty. It's like they gave Sayori Yuri's chest. I don't quite remember. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Where would I even find ice around this time? Just go with it. I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Why you beating her up? Well, you know. It was the shelf, I promise. I passed Sayori on the shoulder and went out to the hallway. I located the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than a drink, but I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons into the box. These are already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Chris, this kind of reminds of you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know, we used to play outside all the time. I'd always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall, scrape myself, or get a bump. I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. I didn't know she had she had the apple juice on her head. I'm dead. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, that was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Hey, Marcus, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? I hope it was a good one, my dude. Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Thank you, baby. No. Paper Mario Color Splash. Hey, let's go. Oh yeah, I did see your new emote, Marcus. It looks amazing. Thank you for the raid. Again. Maybe you're right. I'm so glad nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever. If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She can see your forehead either way. What if I hide it under my bangs? Sayori hops to her feet. Ah, she clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh. I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. You're playing Paper Mario. Just finished the game finally. Hey, nice. What are you planning on playing next? I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Chris. Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone, are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Sayori. I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one's too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... no way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Okay, okay? What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? You somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So, yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I can just feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. You have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Don't know yet, but it might be another Paper Mario game. I've never played a Paper Mario game, but I honestly didn't even know there was more than one. But yeah, they seem like a little difficult. Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Chris, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Why? Well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. I know, right? They all want to keep my poems. It's literally the first person that I showed it to. They want to keep my poems. I'm like, damn, I gotta let everybody else read it. She bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down to pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. Sounds good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. We read this before, yeah? Nintendo have a series of different Paper Mario games. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I've never really been like a huge Nintendo person. Like I had a Game Boy Color and a Game Boy Advance growing up, and I would just play like Pokemon, but beyond that I never really played any like Mario games for real. I'm pretty sure we read this already. This game's like literally reading a Wattpad fanfic. Shit, I don't know anything about that. This one's about her friends, how she gives them all her energy, or all her happiness, and now she's empty. More dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. My empty shelf could use some more. Okay, yeah, I see it. I see it. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. I was obsessed with Nintendo when I was little. Yeah, I started with like PlayStation. That was my first system. And then I was pretty much all PlayStation up until like maybe the Xbox 360. And then I switched to Xbox. And then I switched back to PlayStation when I got a PS4. And I guess now I'm PC. Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me to understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Yeah, that's true. Don't get ahead of yourself. Or is one of those times. Seeing the passion in your eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. See what you've written for today. Well done. Your skills are already improving. Really. Thanks, Yuri. Coming for you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your opponent to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Now feel like you need to work your brain into turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. It's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that, of course. The raccoon. Oh yeah, we've read this before. What's the raccoon about then? Is the raccoon her horniness? Oh, it's about how she cuts herself? Okay. Maybe a little different than I was thinking. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. Yeah, I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right, it's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Right. Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me? Do you have anything like that? Well, yeah, I guess I do. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, in the last playthrough that we did, where we were like looking for Yuri because she was supposed to go fill up the water or whatever, and then we like heard her making sounds around the corner. I thought she was diddling herself with the pen, but I guess she was cutting herself. Makes more sense. My older brother had PlayStation, so I had the Nintendo, but now I like all game consoles and PC. Yeah, I totally agree. Down to like, I had the PlayStation 1, the PS2. PS2 was so good. And then like all my friends started getting the Xbox 360, so that's when I got the 360. I'll be having nightmares though. What else is new? PS2 goated? Facts. It really was. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Most critical, like compliment, it gives me some day. Here we go. It's like you're dragging around a dead weight. That was so unnecessary. For me, she probably would just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. Alright, what's this one about? I get goosebumps and everything related to Sayori dying. Yeah, that was very, like, just crazy. I feel like that was definitely a lot more surreal when that happened, because I still really didn't know what to expect. Not bad, right? It's longer than yesterday's. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. We should have joined the anime club, right? Goddamn. The message is pretty straightforward in this poem.
I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. I can agree the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. Oh, it's about her dad? That's what everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I don't know. I don't know what that one's about. Here's what someone likes. As long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy. You're about something similar. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is all old dialogue. What if I tried to show my shit to Monica first? What would happen? Yeah, probably. You do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a little bit more time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. You can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. It's just... I'm still trying to get used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. Nah, don't worry, I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, you read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Let's take a look. Save me. Yeah. We do remember this one, and then it gets a little crazier. That's something to curse out to Jet now. Thank you so much, Marcus. Thank you again for the raid. Much appreciated. Hope you have a good rest of your night, man. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I see. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Yeah, the writing tips. It's about the festival. Well, sort of. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves. It's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Doki. Gonna be performing. Just gonna skip through the oh, that's my Windows key, not my control. There we go. Sorry, Monica, trying hard to get new members. Guess I don't have a choice. Okay, but the way they fly, yeah. My Meadow, Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How'd you guys do it so easily? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can skip through the majority of this. Sure we've seen this already. Okay, everyone, yada, can't wait. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. Just for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. Should have named yourself Mike Hawk. Missed opportunity. I guess so, huh? It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. Sayori's been a little quieter. Ah, no wonder. I've granted kids to hell. Nice. Think about something from earlier. How we get to... I mean... Sorry, fumbles with her words. Let's just say one day Yuri has to walk home with you. Of course. What would I do? I would still walk home with Sayori.
I don't even like you really like that. I was here in the club every day. It's not like you really like going home together. Wouldn't ruin that for you. Facts. I'm dead. You think about me too much. I really can't figure out sometimes. Who the fuck is Yuri even, right? Never heard of her. It's kind of a weird thing for Sarah to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Okay. Pain for sure. That's a Sayori. Alright, let me pull up my damn words. Childhood. Tears. Yeah. Tragedy, that sounds about right. Defeat. No. Peaceful? Yeah. Covet? Covet? Essence? No. Warm? Yeah. Rainbow. Blanket? No. Embrace? Yeah. Pink? No. Incongruent? Shame? Judgment? Disown? No. Breathe? Crimson? Ocean? Empty? That's very Sayori. Existence? No. Fickle? Heaven sent? Portrait? Cheer? Lazy? Hurt? Nice. Death. Playground. Maybe, no. Beauty. Nice. Unrestrained. Defeat. Smile. And then last one, let's do maybe joy. Yeah. Well, not the last one. This is the last one. Misfortune. Yeah. I'll say right, but Yuri's that girl. Alright, I'm gonna save it here. I'll just save it there. And I'm actually gonna call it for the night. I don't know if y'all can tell, but like my nose is really bothering me. My shit has been running. I've been sneezing like all night. It's really bothering me. I feel like I can't give my whole attention to this. So I'm gonna call it for the night. But we'll be back tomorrow, I'm sure. Thank you guys for hanging out. I do plan on getting through as much of this as I can, doing a whole bunch of different shit. We'll definitely do the side stories for sure. That is a for sure. I just wanted to make sure I can unlock them all, because I think we had to do different shit to unlock them. So I want to make sure we can do all that before we do that. But thank you guys for hanging out. Darla, Vanessa, Hannah, Freezer Honey. Let's see. We're gonna raid Goko. He's playing a raft right now, and it's also my 12-month anniversary in Goko stream. So we're gonna go say hello to him. That's the homie. Love that man's. He's an Irish legend. But yeah, man, I'll see you guys tomorrow for more of this. We will hopefully get through a good vast portion of the rest of whatever the fuck we gotta do. We might even start some of the side stories tomorrow as well. But yeah, man, thank you guys for hanging out. Have a good rest of your night. I'll see you later. Bye.